Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to check out a new game called Wheel Experts. It's an free-to-play multiplayer tactical battle royale. Yes, it is a tactical battle royale. I'll explain it why and everything you need to know about this game. This is a game. This game is actually a tactical shooter, like Valorant, as CS:GO, with the objective of plant and defuse. But there is an interesting thing. You have a magnetic field around the map, aka zone or circle. Um, it's a magnetic field that shrinks according to the time goes, and it has a random pattern. It doesn't shrink like a circle in like a Warzone or PUBG PC or even in Apex Legend, but it shrinks in a different random pattern, and that's why it's called a tactical battle royale. I said it in the first beginning. You know that, okay? Now let's talk about the gameplay. You can choose between casual mode and ranked, and there are three different types of mode. First one is called 3v3 bomb defusal. It's the same like Valorant and CS:GO. One plans and other team defend, and it will swap in between some rounds if you're going on two. And you can buy guns in every round, tactical equipments, you can buy those things too. But there is an interesting thing. If you die and you don't have any money, you don't need to buy because you will occupy with the last buy you have done. So, and there is one more thing. You can just sell your guns and purchase more guns, and you can request coins from your teammates. That's make it more likely a good thing. Like, if you don't have money, you can just ask your teammates, hey dude, I need some money to buy a new gun. Okay, there's the money. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, let's talk about the agents. You have 9 agents to choose from, and you can sign them without any hassle. You can just go to the agents and just sign them into the game, and you will be easily play them. But there's an interesting thing. Every single agent has a signature move, and that is unique to every agent. And every agent has their own unique agent leptons, that is called abilities, aka. In addition to that, you can choose equipped lepton, that is a common leptons to every agent. You can choose it accordingly, and wisely you have to choose because every lepton has a different abilities. And you have weapons, melee skins, all to every agents. Let's While we are talking about guns, we can just leave the guns things. You have to talk about the guns, right? So let's talk about the guns. You have a loader system where you can customize guns according to preference, like Call of Duty, X Defined, whatever games offering you to preference of your choice to make your guns looks better. You can choose it like that. It's a customized weapon loadout system. That's really a good one. While we are talking about all those things, we can just leave the game mechanics behind because this game has a huge of huge list of game mechanics. It's a mix of every game that you have played ever in your life. Most of the games mechanics are being here. Let's talk about the game mechanics. Talking about the game mechanics, there are a lot of them. You don't need to sprint because sprint is a default thing in this game. You just press the W and you'll be sprinting, and you can peek. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you can peek like in PUBG. You can just go to a corner and peek right and left, shoot, shoot, shoot. And there is a shoulder fire thing. If you don't need to ADS your thing and just need to slightly, just get a peek, I just click your mouse and you'll be, just a shoulder peeking and shooting. That'll be nice thing, and that's a cool thing. And then there is other thing, super cool thing called rollback. You can just roll back by pressing shift, whichever direction you are pressing, and just roll back to get to cover or get dodge your bullets and get to add advantage against the enemy. That's a real nice thing in this game, and you can park out, like you can climb literally everything in this game to get a better angle or better advantage. You can just climb over a building so that you can snipe from the height from and wherever the enemies are, and you can shoot from there. That's a nice thing because you can just climb every building and shoot from there. And there is one more thing. In other games, if you knock down, most cases maybe your teammates can revive. Most cases you can die. But this game has a cool thing. If you are knocked down, you can shoot your enemies with a pistol. Even though if you are occupied with an assault rifle, you can only use the pistol while you are knocked down. But there is a nice little problem because it has, firing rate is reduced. So if your enemies are super fast to shoot you down, you're dead. And there is one more thing. If you don't want to shoot, you just need to get to the cover easily. You can just scroll down, like not scroll. You can just just move around like a scrubbling into the grounds. But there is another option too, because you can just press shift. You can just roll back to your cover so that your teammate can easily revive if no enemies are nearby you. And that's the thing. And there is one more thing. You can just kill the enemies with the finisher moves. Yeah, right. That's a cool thing, right? Because if you have a finisher like a stick in your hand, just stabbing into the heart and just kill them. Ooh, super cool. That's a nice thing. That's all about the game. That just go to the final verdict. Ding, 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 ding. Actually, the game is super fun. Feel some there is some little bit improvements are needed, but overall the gameplay is super cool. The gunplay sometimes feels a little bit tough to handle because all these movement mechanics and the gunplay, but it's okay. You can play once you just hang of it. You will be super cool with it. And so if you enjoy the video, just don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch my next video on the Cycle Frontier. Is it the extraction shooter that you have to check it out, or you have to play it? And that's it. That's the next video. If you want to watch it, please subscribe and also leave a like and comment your thoughts on this game. I'll be happy to see that comments too. So see you guys.